Good afternoon. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope everybody's doing okay this afternoon. I just want to start out by saying a prayer. Good afternoon, God. Happy early birthday to your son. I just ask you to take over and help me to surrender completely so that I might see clearly the message that you have for me today. Move me out of the way and use anything that you need to in order to see clearly the message that you have today. I love you and I thank you so much for everything you do for me and all that you're going to do. Bless those who might see this video. In Jesus' name, amen. So, this is a private reading. I wasn't going to do private readings and post them anymore, but it's hard to post videos to Messenger if they're over a certain length. So, until I can figure out a better way, I just have to do what I have to do. And as I was meditating over the cards and preparing for this reading, I just felt an overwhelming urge to protect myself. And I do that by wearing, I have an evil eye that I wear all the time. I never take it off. And then I have a piece of black tourmaline, and usually I keep it in my bra. So now you know. I just want to invite any spirit guides, any loved ones who may be crossed over that know this individual and the situation. I invite you to come now and to help me with this reading, to show me clearly what's needing to be seen for the highest and greatest good of those involved. I do not know the situation. Throat chakra. I don't know the situation. I've been given bits and pieces that might clue me in, but it's been a long time ago since we've had any discussion about you or your situation, so I have no idea where things might be right now. But my intuition and my feeling is that it's not gotten any better, that it's probably gotten worse, and that's why you would like some help and some insight on how to deal with it. So, I'm going completely on my intuition and only on what the Spirit is guiding me to do and say. I'm already channeling. I do sense that I will have some help from your guides, your angels, the ones who are around you. And I just ask God to call in the strongest angels that we can get here today to help us, archangels, because we're coming up against some forces of darkness. Okay, I'm just going to get into the reading now. And I'm feeling like I should use this deck for some reason. It's called the Light Seers Tarot. It's a more modern deck, and I've actually been trying to learn astrology, so I've written some of the signs on the cards to help me remember them. I cut the deck right there. Okay, angels, spirit guides, and the divine, could you please guide this reading and give me divine protection, scatter my enemies, and no ma'am. That's why I use a candle. Okey-dokey. Scatter my enemies and confuse them. Scatter my enemies and confuse them. Keep them away. Nothing can cross the bloodline of Jesus Christ. And I have divine protection. Call in the strongest angels you have, Spirit. Archangel Michael, could you please help us with this reading? Thank you so much. Okay. Like I said, I don't know anything about the situation other than what we talked about probably a year ago. And at that time you were very vague. So I'm going completely on what Spirit shows me today. Spirit, can you please show me what the overall issue is? Thank you so much, Spirit. There's a bonus card involved. Okay. To begin with, I have a Ten of Swords. That's Gemini energy, and that's the end of something. That's like the Death card of the Minor Arcana. And then I have the Hangman in reverse. So to me, this is saying that somebody has tried to stop or end something, but it's an ongoing struggle for that to happen. And then I have the Page of Wands in reverse, which is exactly what I just said. The Page of Wands is somebody who is gung-ho. I'm going to do this. I can do this. In reverse, it's like, I'm trying, but I just can't stop. I can't get going. So, and I'm going to say this is an addiction. This is somebody struggling with an addiction, and not just with an addiction, with some body dysmorphia maybe, low self-image. They're beautiful. They just don't see it. And they probably have brown, sandy blonde brown hair, maybe long hair. They're going in circles. They're definitely going in circles. They'll try to see things and end things and see things from a new perspective, but they just continue to go in circles, and they're not making any progress. So what exactly is keeping this individual from making any progress? Can you please guide this reading? Angels, spirit guides, and the divine, can you please guide this reading? Keep my enemies away and out of my ear. Thank you so very much, Spirit. That's too many cards. I'm going to put those back. There was at least 10 cards. Spirit, can you please guide this reading? Thank you so much. All right. Somebody has tried to spend a lot of money, or possibly could have spent a lot of money. This is earth sign. It could be a Leo or it could be a Virgo involved. There's definitely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius involved in this scenario somewhere. Somebody keeps having bright ideas and somebody's enabling. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Knight of Pentacles is about money. It could be about money or possessions or helping somebody. This would be one of the best knights in the tarot, because they're stable, they understand, they're loving, they're kind, they're generous. But all this is upside down, and this is right side up. This is fast, quick communication. This is great ideas, but they're just ideas. This is actually putting the ideas into practice. But see how this is upside down? That means this is enabling behavior. that is what is keeping this person in the loop of despair. Spirit, what can we do in this situation to turn it around? What needs to be done in this situation? Can you please guide this reading? Wow. Wow. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. There's an Emperor in reverse. An Emperor is a stern individual who is in control of the situation. They are very intuitive. They possess everything that they need to rule a kingdom or a household in a good way. But they're in reverse. The reason why they're in reverse is because the Five of Wands is in reverse. The Five of Wands, when it's upright, is about working together. This is a fire sign also. It could be a Leo. Most likely would be a Leo, but it could be any fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius. There's a man in this situation, or a woman. There's somebody that's older and wiser. They probably like animals. They may have a beard. They probably have a dog, maybe a shepherd or a husky. That's a smart dog too. They're stable. They have everything they need. And this is an Aries card. But they're in reverse because the people around them don't respect and listen to their advice. But if you would, you'd have a happy family. And I suspect that this individual is not speaking up because they want to have a happy family. Yeah, there's definitely a dog, and there's definitely a girl, and there may be 3 other people involved in this. Look at that picture. Look at this person right here. Do they look familiar? Okay, Spirit. Anything else you'd like to say to us about this situation? Anything else you'd like to say to us about this situation? Anything else you'd like to say to us about this situation? Somebody either needs to go away or is going away on a trip. Maybe for 6 months. Or maybe that's what needs to happen. 6 weeks, 6 months. This is what's keeping your family from being happy. This represents addictions. It could be substance use. It could be eating disorders. It could be sexual disorders. This is what's keeping your family on the strings. This is an addiction of some sort. And they need to go away for at least six I would say 6 months. And maybe they are going to go away. But it has to be their idea. You can't continue to enable them. And it will happen. It will happen. Spirit, is there anything else you want to say about this situation before I close this reading? Also, I was hearing a lot of 80s rock in my head when I was meditating on your cards. So I don't know if you listen to that a lot or not, or maybe it's just because we grew up together. Spirit, can we get a confirmation from this deck right here about this reading? Is this the direction you want to go in? Please guide this reading. I'm feeling a lot of peace all of a sudden. Spirit, please guide this reading. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for being here and helping me with this reading. I don't know why these cards keep falling out of the bottom. It's like 2 cards keep falling out of the bottom of the deck. Spirit, can you please guide this reading and confirm the message with this deck of cards? Can you confirm that this is the message that you have? This is a page of code. This is actually a knight. The messengers, I found out, I read the book, they're the knights of the deck. And this is a message of love. This is love coming in quickly to help resolve a problem. For some reason, the pearls are really standing out to me in this picture. Maybe pearls are significant to you in some way. And also just the beauty. The beauty. Huh. Anyway. So yeah, what else do you have to say about this? Oh. Tower in reverse landed in my hand. A tower is something that comes along to shake up the energy to move things forward to where they need to be. In this case, the tower is reversed. So there's a message of love coming quickly that's going to prevent something from being shaken up. Spirit, can you please guide this reading and clarify the message further with this other deck of cards? I feel like the energy around me is just light all of a sudden. I don't know how to describe it. Which way do I pick these up, Spirit? Flip them right over? Okay, thank you so much. Oh wait, we read all of these in the upright. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. So there is a tower moment that is coming because of a message of love. Somebody is tired, but Spirit is guiding them to something better. They will take a leap of faith, which is going to lead to balance in this situation. Reaching for something better. Somebody's going to reach. Somebody's going to, Spirit is leading them to take a leap of faith, and that's going to lead to something better. And it's because somebody is going to have fast-moving action towards a tower. I think that's probably about 6 months. And then there's another messenger of love here. See the little girl? Let me just look at these cards for a minute. Yeah, somebody's real tired. Somebody's real tired and they feel like they can hardly continue on. And they feel lonely. They feel real lonely. They've been on this journey for a while. But this is a major arcana. This is Spirit stepping in and saying, enough is enough. It's time to start over. See the number 0? The whole tarot is about a fool's journey through life. It's time to start the journey over. Spirit's going to give you a new start. Okay? And it's going to lead to reaching for something higher. Spirit, where do you want to go next? Let's get some surrender cards. Anytime you're dealing with addictions of any kind, surrender is an absolute must. Absolute must. If anybody's dealing with an addiction, this reading could probably fit for your situation. But this is specifically for an individual that asked me for a private reading. I hope this helps in some way. The energy has shifted since I began the reading. I felt a lot of anxiety, confusion. I had a lot of doubt. I was doubting myself. But the truth is it's not me, it's Spirit. You know, I can make a lot of mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. But the truth is that Spirit guides the readings. And when I do make mistakes, usually Spirit will correct them. It's hard for me to make these videos because I don't know how I feel. I feel like I'm not enough a lot of times, and that people think I'm insane. But you know what? Who gives a shit what people think? But if it can help somebody, it's worth it. Surrender unhealthy relationships. That's definitely a must with addictions. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And there's probably an unhealthy man in this picture somewhere. And a girl, but you know what I'm saying. Based on what I do know about the situation. Thank you so much, Spirit. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. That's a beautiful picture too. Look at that. Spirit, what else needs to be surrendered in this situation? Thank you so much. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. An addiction will keep us from stepping into our full power. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else that you want to say in this situation? Is there any other aspect of life that is needing to be addressed that I'm not aware of? Let's just see what comes out. Maybe something else going on. If there is, Spirit, please guide this reading and show me clearly. Show me clearly if there's anything that we've missed about this situation. Because I don't want to focus on one area and miss something else. And these cards are really amazing, but I'm still trying to learn the meanings to them, so bear with me. I may have to look some of them up. Spirit, can you please show me if there's any other aspect of life? I think we pegged it. I think we pegged it. Once we get that under control, everything else will probably flow. I'm going to leave it there. Alright, Spirit, can you please give us trinkets to clarify this reading? Thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. A lot of them stuck to my hand. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I don't know why this came out, but this came out. Only God knows what that thing is all about. This came out, and I'm still kind of wondering if I'm missing something. I think that's relevant to me, but it could be relevant to you too. Intuition. Maybe you're intuitive like I am. And this always reminds me of the police. I don't know, maybe you have some police in your family. I have no idea. And the dog that we talked about, there's got to be a dog. I'm just sure of it. And you definitely have angels. We both do. We all do. Yours are so peaceful. Your spirit guides are just so peaceful. Like, I just want to curl up and lay down. And then I get this little baby seahorse. And that reminds me of that card we had. Well, oh, there it is. Look. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes in with a message of love. Seahorses mate for life. I don't know if that's relevant. And then the pearls, they kind of reminded me of a wedding for some reason. Maybe somebody's going to get married. I don't know. That was something I thought of a while ago, but I didn't know whether to say it or not. There's a lot of love here. There's also a lot of dysfunction. And somebody's been enabling and needs to stop that behavior. Surrender to negative thinking. Did I say that one? I think I might have missed that one. And there's also a man in this situation who is very wise. And he has some really wise ideas, and I would start listening to him and taking his advice for sure when it comes to this situation, because I think he has the capacity to deal with it much better than you maybe do. But Spirit's going to allow a tower to stop these cycles, and it looks like somebody might be going somewhere on a journey for about 6 months. But if you'll notice, the waters are going to be a lot calmer once they get there. Okay, right now they're rough, but they're going to get calmer. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, and it's hard to read for somebody that you've known your entire life. But I have to trust that Spirit knows. And the signs are all here. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Capricorn. There's definitely water sign, Cancer, maybe. There might be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Everything's on the board. This is the problem though. But in the last card that I drew, he's in reverse. So I think it's just a matter of time. In 6 weeks, 6 months, even 6 days. I mean, 6 is whatever you decide it is. But I know from experience that the person has to be ready for the help. If they're not ready for the help, nobody can help them. You can want it for somebody as much as you want it for somebody, but until they are ready to stop going in circles, that's what they're going to keep doing. All right, I'm here for you. If you have any questions, if there's something I didn't touch on, please feel free to reach out to me. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for trusting me. And I do hope that you'll reach out to me privately and let me know if this is at all relevant. And Merry Christmas to you all. Enjoy your family. I know that sometimes family can be rough. And to those of you who don't have your family with you, I'm sorry. It's rough. But just know you are never alone. There are people that have passed on that are still with you. If you only knew. All right. Peace out.